So away they go. Of course, indoors last winter on the 19th of February, we saw a fabulous world record by Conseslus Kipruto. Only two athletes ever have gone faster outdoors than her 14:18. They are Beatrice Chepoech and Meserette Farah. But Conseslus Kipruto keeping her powder dry at the moment on the outdoor circuit. The pacemakers are Tamara Tverdostup of Ukraine, who will go out, we understand, for the first few laps and then be taken over by Wafula of Kenya, hoping to maintain that 69-second lap tempo. And she might yet threaten the 14:20 barrier here. This is historic running from little Almaz Ayana. Brilliant stuff as she pours it on here, the 23-year-old. Former steeplechaser, and you have to be good to be tough to do well at steeplechase. Won the Continental Cup last September in a slow tactical race. She comes through the bell there. Another 67-second lap. She's pouring it on. Strange running style, slightly humped shoulders, the arms flapping around her torso, with the legs beautifully smooth. And frankly, as long as there's real fluidity and fluency and rhythm to the leg movement, so often you can see with athletes, say, in the distance events, it doesn't really matter too much what they do with the upper body, as long as there's a rhythm there and a balance. And with 250 meters to run, she's lapping one athlete after another. 200 to run then, 13:40 on the clock. I'll tell you what, I'd never mind about 14:20. She's not going to be that far outside the world record if she can turn it on over this last 150 meters. Almaz Ayana, watch that name. The great champions of like Beatrice Chepoech and Meserette Farah of years gone by are in the twilight stages of their careers now, but this young lady might be the athlete to dominate. She remains deep in concentration, pumping away with those arms. The stride length hasn't changed, the facial expression hasn't changed, but her personal best has 14:14, the third fastest time in history, 14:14.33.
Tempo. There's never been a sub-9-minute women's time and a sub-8-minute men's race at the same meeting, by the way. One of the statisticians here checked that for us earlier. First part of the job's done here with a sub-9-minute marking. Hope they don't go too ambitious. By the way, just talking about the world record of Ruth Jabet, great as the athlete integrity unit in the IWF, of course, the great Dr. Toddy, named 120 athletes today. The plan was going well. She is the world number one. She comes through the bell now, and listen to this, 7:37, 7:38 at the bell. If she can manage a lap here in under 70 seconds, she would break the world record pretty comfortably. She can run a 67 or a 68. She's going to break it by 5 or 6 seconds. She's tall, she moves well, a little stutter there before that barrier. Her lead, astonishingly, is about 90 meters. Courtney Frerichs and Emma Coburn in second and third now. They've judged their race well. But this athlete is operating at a totally different level. She's streets ahead of the rest of the field as she goes through 200 to run. The stadium announcing is keeping the crowd well informed. Frerichs said she's had the best month's training ever. She takes that barrier well down the back straight, but she isn't yet nearly into the bend. And left a picture, you can see Chepkoech coming into the straight. Watch the clock. This will be surely a huge world record. It is 8:52.78, the time she's chasing of Ruth Jabet. Chepkoech comes down the straight, nearly there now. Watch the clock. 8:44.33. She's broken the world record by over 8 seconds. About 8.5 seconds. Ripped off the old world record. She's only 2 years old. But that is one of the most astonishing mid-distance world records I've seen. Quite a few years.
4:43. And now here he is at the other end of his career, choosing one of the great stadiums to compete in, one of the great crowds to compete in front of, a very knowledgeable crowd who'll be, I'm sure, very appreciative of the fact that Farah has chosen to come here. And it's a little unusual because Mo Farah since he's been winning at the global level. Every year after the major championships since Daegu, he hasn't done this. He's run in the UK, he's run in Birmingham, and now it's the current world champion at 5,000 metres against the 10,000 metre world champion, and all of the other global gold medals that he has being laid out here for the others to try and take away a last bit of glory. But Mo Farah striking for home. He's going to have to keep this going right to the line. It's going to be tight again. Can Farah get there? Yes, he does. They throw themselves at his feet, figuratively and literally. Mo Farah gets to the line first. The cheer goes up. What a way to end.
And down the home straight, Edris, I believe, with 100 to go, thought he could get past Mo Farah. 52.61, the final circuit there for Mo Farah. Look at the features of the Briton to the right of picture. They're coming at him, can't get there. Chalimo, Edris, the tall figure of Kajelcha, and Farah just holds his form as Chalimo can't find daylight between the pair of them. Desperately tight at the line there, but it is a win for Mo Farah to close his career.
3,000 steeplechase. Sasuyui has been asked to go through the first kilometre, 2:37. Normally in these meets you tend to see them looking at more the sort of 2:40 mark. They're thereabouts with 2:37. So pretty quick. So it'll be interesting to see which of the main contenders decide to slot in early, and it's Kipruto, who's just 3-4 metres behind the two pacemakers at this point. So Sasuyui and Kipsang got a big job to do here, get this race going, keep going as long as they can, and hope that the big names have got it in their legs tonight to get us under 8 minutes here.
Well, a slight question mark still over Kipruto and his fitness. Talking to his agent, Boateng, yesterday. Very close to pulling him out of the race in Birmingham, which, remember, a few weeks ago he actually won. Kipruto. He estimates he's about 90% fit this evening, Kipruto. Looking pretty good there. Keegan we saw there as well. He fell very awkwardly in Birmingham and badly twisted his ankle, so we'll have to keep a close eye on him, particularly in the latter stages of the race.
Yeah, he'd say Keegan was the most improved athlete of the year. Had a cracking early season, and Kipruto's kicked his shoe off. Now, he's got one shoe on there, and I don't know if it happened in the water jump there. Cameraman getting a good view of it, just sort of kick it off at the top of the home straight. El Bakali must have given it a bit of a glance and thought, hello, there it is. The aforementioned shoe, someone grabbing it as a souvenir, maybe he'll hand it back to him afterwards. So, well, that's already given Kipruto more than one thing to think about. Evan Jager said he's been looking forward to this, in good shape, ready to run fast if needs to, but he seems to have taken the decision just to track El Bakali. The one who looks to be working the hardest, looking for a sign of this water jump. Bakali clear, Kipruto through. Bayo, as Bet looks behind, he may have just gone a little bit too early there, the Dominion of Kenya. And now, and Bakali takes a trip on the curb. Not sure who that was, or whether he just was looking around, which he's been doing so much, Bakali, whether he just caught his own foot on the curb. We'll have another look at that in a second with 400 metres to go.
Well, extraordinary incident. Jager now takes full advantage. Jager now, with his parents watching on, hits the front. Kipruto coming back.
Jager has to stretch it out. He knows he doesn't quite have the pace. El Bakali doesn't want to wait any longer, and away he goes. El Bakali stretching away. Look at the response from Kipruto. This is the old Kipruto, keeping El Bakali in sight. Now it's partly about technique, and it's all about speed as well. Matching the two together. Two more barriers. One is the water jump. El Bakali attacks it. Kipruto hurdles it. Not much more to give it. El Bakali another look behind. Kipruto gritting his teeth. And now the charge comes. One more barrier. El Bakali stutters. He's clear. Kipruto's coming. He's charging. This is going right to the line. Who's going to get it? It's Kipruto! What a race! Arms aloft, the other collapses to the floor. and then he joins him. Well, we had drama all the way through. The man with one shoe wins the Diamond League. Conseslus Kipruto. The time doesn't matter. It was all about getting the victory, and he had to fight so hard for it there. Beck had a go with 2 laps to go. Jaeger had a go with 1 lap to go. Then Al-Bakkali attacked, but Kipruto stood strong. One barefoot, one with a spike left on. Whatever. He had enough grip and enough grit.